My name is Jenna and I like knitting. I promised I was going to go live a second time today and I made it, which is very exciting. I was not able to cast on an additional project today, but I am going to do that this evening. I decided that I was going to like deep clean some spaces in my house and block the berry tea that I just finished so that's drying over on the floor, and kind of organize my yarn a little bit. I have like a lot of yarn behind me that's just been placed in random rooms around my house, so I'm kind of trying to clean up my life a little bit. I have, this ball was already done like 6 months ago, and then I just kind of gave up and have this. So in this live, I will be detangling some yarn, doing some knitting chores, and then this evening I can clean my yarn bins after dinner and just cast on something clean. That is my goal. I am gonna cast on that key sweater. I did find my binder. So if you have not watched the previous live from this morning, I went on for just a little bit, and just to finish up like weaving in the ends of my sweater that I just finished. I also just uploaded the video process of me making that sweater, and now I am on to different things, different tasks. I want to, I don't know, I've had the windows open, I've been canning all day, I just pulled bread out of the oven. Like, it's a very fulfilling day, and I'm trying to use my Sundays as a me day. I was invited to go out to dinner, and I decided like I need a day for myself, and there's nothing wrong with giving yourself a day. I don't do that enough, and I think that it's important. Like, even though, you know, I could go out and it could be nice, but I also feel like having a self-care moment where I just kind of take care of the things that are hard for me to do when I do have my kids. Like, if I could just take my time with a project or just spend the day in the kitchen, which is pretty much what I did, I want to do that. So I am being a little bit selfish today, but the good kind of selfish, where it doesn't hurt anybody and you just take care of yourself. So I'm doing knitting chores on this live because this yarn has literally been sitting there since September, and I'm sick of looking at it, and I want to put it in the bin, but I'm not going to put it in the bin looking like this because this freaks me out. And I've had many thoughts where I was like, I could just throw this away. I've had so many thoughts of that, of just throwing it straight in the garbage. But I'm better than that. I won't let the yarn beat me today. But I do have like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 balls of yarn behind me that I cleaned up earlier. Hi, how are you guys doing today? I cleaned up my mess from the sweater I completed this morning. Hello, hello. And so I'm just kind of reorganizing some things. It's been a really refreshing morning, just getting these little nonsense projects out of the way. Well, that's good. I hope you guys are doing okay today. It is absolutely gorgeous outside, so I've had the windows and my back door open, and I have just been really taking advantage of the spring weather because it doesn't last long where I live, so I'm really enjoying it today. What am I making? I'm not making anything today. I've completed a sweater this morning in my live earlier today, and now I'm just kind of, my windows are open, so if you do hear that baby screaming, there's that. But I'm just doing some knitting chores, like cleaning up my stash and cleaning up this mess that's been sitting for a long time. Just doing tedious work that needs to get done so that I can use this. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon right now. So we're coming up coming up on the day. So later this evening, like after dinner, I'm gonna cast on a new project because I don't have anything on the needles right now. I just want to clean up my mess before I start something new. Ooh. Oh my gosh. So that's all I'm doing today. Nothing too crazy. I do have my sweater, like I said, it's blocking on the floor over there. And it's blocking so nicely. I'm not gonna lie, I put it in the water and then I got distracted in the kitchen and it was soaking in the water for like 45 minutes. So I was a little nervous that it was gonna be insanely stretched, but it actually looks really nice. And so this evening I didn't pin it because it looked good as is. So I didn't pin it in any place. I just kind of laid it nice and flat and even. And then tonight I will probably take a hairdryer to it and dry it so I can wear it faster because it is going to take quite a few days for it to fully dry. So I'm just going to take a hairdryer to it so that I can wear it to work this week because it did turn out really cute. So if you didn't get to see that, that particular sweater, I do have a video of the progress of me making it, and then I do talk about it in my live earlier, so you guys can check out those videos if you want to see it. And then I'll just wear it in my next one because you obviously didn't get to see the final product of me wearing it because it wasn't done yet. But it looks really pretty. I'm excited about it. Just a cute little t-shirt, and I've never knit myself a t-shirt before, so now I want to knit a bunch of t-shirts because I feel like I have so many different fibers of yarn that I can do all kinds of stuff, but it turned out really cute. Oh, come on now. This is a disaster, and I have no patience for this nonsense, which is why it's been sitting for so long, but today just feels like the day to get stuff done. If you guys are crafters, let me know what you guys are working on. If you're knitters, or if you crochet or sew or whatever. I also garden. We can talk plants. We can talk all kinds of things. Sometimes they just get super chatty, and sometimes it's just me, like, just hanging out. So I'm here either way. It was super quiet on the live this morning. I like going on, I don't know. It's like hit or miss. I feel like the afternoons it's like way more active, but in the morning it's just so nice and quiet, and it feels like such a good time to go on. But this morning it was like just like maybe 5-6 people just hanging out. It was very quiet. So I was like, I'll go on later today, see what everybody's up to. It is a beautiful weekend, so I'm sure people are outside doing their thing. Goodness. This will be worth it. I will make something cute out of this yarn. Hopefully. Hopefully it will be worth it. Because after I roll this into a ball, I then have to turn it into a cake. And it's a lot of effort going into this mess that I got like 80% off at the yarn shop. It's a lot of effort for how cheap this yarn was. It is pretty though. It's like a little powder paint. I could use it for my daughter, make her a little sweater. I have a lot of it though, so she might be getting a couple sweaters with this on it. It's not really my color, but it would work really nicely on her. But I do try to go live every other weekend, so if you are new here, I go every other weekend. I try to do 2 times on Sundays. Sometimes that happens, sometimes life happens in the afternoon, but luckily today was a very chill day. Like I said earlier, I'm kind of having a selfish day where I'm just doing my own thing. But I do go live pretty frequently. I like to go more frequently, but you know, I hang out with my kids on the weekends, so on the days I don't have them, I like to come on here and hang out with you guys. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is gonna take a really long time. But it used to be one giant matted mess, and I wound this one before I gave up. So it made a pretty solid project. It was a lot of yarn that ended up like this. And when you find stuff in the discount bin, you just don't know the state. And so I unwrapped it, and then it just looked like this. It's like, okay, well, this is where we're at. But I've spent more time with this yarn than I ever have with any other yarn. It's ridiculous. But it's been a long time since I've done some knitting chores, and it always feels good to like have all your needles where they're supposed to be, and have all your yarn in the bins, and have, you know, all your cords where they're supposed to be, and all your DPNs and, you know, the right order. And it feels nice to have all that stuff done, and especially if you have nothing on the needles, like before you get started, just cleaning it up. I don't know. It makes it more enjoyable knowing you don't have any foolishness to work on while you're also working on a project. So my goal is to get this done, and then I'll hop off here whenever I'm done, and then I'll go make myself some dinner and chill out for a second. And then I think I'm going to find something to watch and cast on a new project. I bought some patterns, which is something I don't typically do, but I'm going to start teaching some classes at my local yarn shop. And so I bought some patterns, and bought a petite knit pattern for myself and then one for the kids. And so I think I'm going to cast on, I think it's called the key sweater. I think I'm going to cast that on this evening for myself, because mine will take a lot longer to get done than theirs, obviously. So I'm going to get that started, and that'll be really cute because it's a two-tone sweater. So I have to figure out what kind of yarn I want to use for it, and I need to look at like the positive ease on it, because I think it's a baggier sweater. So I need to figure out what size I want to do and what colors I want to do, because I don't want to have to go buy. I will obviously have to buy yarn for it, but I want to start off with yarn I already have. So and because of my job, I can kind of get away with really fun colors. Like, I'm a preschool teacher, so like the sweater I just made is going to be perfect. It's nice and colorful and just bright enough, and so I can kind of get away with, you know, wearing a little bit crazier colors, because I like to, I don't know, I like to cater my clothes to where I work. I think it makes it more fun for the kids. Like, I always have like really funky like pre-K earrings, and then it'll like the kids always know what kind of lesson we're having that day based off my earrings, if it's like an English day or a math day. So I like to kind of cater my wardrobe, be colorful and fun. I don't want to be that like preschool teacher that just looks like a bum all the time. I feel like it's not the vibe you're going for. Working in preschool is supposed to be fun. Be all frizzle about it. At least that's how I feel. But I also have kids in that age, like my own children are pre-K age, so I don't know. I try to be the teacher that I want them to have. Whether or not that happens, I couldn't tell you. But, you know, I want to be the teacher that my kids have. I think that's important. That's good motivation as a teacher. Ooh, I just found the other end. Ooh, that's exciting. What do I do? What do I do here? Okay, I'm gonna commit to just sticking with. I almost started a new ball on the other side because I got too excited. I need to stick with what I have going on. But those of you watching, what have you guys been up to today? Where are you watching from? I am in South Carolina in the United States. And that's why I'm like truly taking advantage of how beautiful it is outside, because I live in the low country and it is hot. It is so hot and the humidity hasn't turned on yet. So I'm just taking advantage. We only get a couple, not even a couple weeks. We don't get much of the spring season. And so before the humidity awakens and just ruins everything. That's okay. I've got my little garden started on the back porch. It snowed this year, so a lot of things have been delayed, but luckily this weekend, yesterday, one of the local strawberry farms was open, and so they didn't get destroyed by the earlier snow and all that stuff. They were able to still get their crops growing, and it's so cool. It was delayed just a little bit, but we went yesterday and it was amazing, and I've been canning nonstop since then. I bought 2 cases of half pints jars and a can of like 12 jars of jelly, 2 different types of jelly. I did lemonade, strawberry lemonade concentrate. I've done a gallon bag of just frozen berries. I've got fresh berries. My son and I are gonna make berry muffins. Like, we're doing it up. That's okay. You're not the only one, but that's okay. Have a good day. It always cracks me up what people choose to comment. But it's been busy, and I love it because pretty soon I live like on the border of South Carolina and Georgia, so it'll be peach season soon, and then I can start canning peaches, and I love all of that. That's like my favorite. So I'll be canning all kinds of goodies soon, on top of getting all my fall knits started. Fall doesn't hit for a while, but I plan on doing a lot of selfish knits this year. So I was counting in my wardrobe this morning, like I was like cleaning out everything, and I realized I have only knit myself 5 things in the last 6 years. Everything that I knit is for other people. And I was like, that is some serious bull, because I put a lot of work into these things and none of them have been for me. And I thought that was wild. So this year I'm doing selfish knits, guys. I could not believe it. I was like, I have like 5 things for myself. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. I have 4 sweaters and a skirt. I'm like, that's stupid. That makes no sense. So this year I'm going to be knitting a couple things for my kids just because they're sizing out of the things I have knit them. But I think this year it's just going to be just for me. And I'll have to do like some baby knits and stuff anyway for if I'm going to be teaching. But I'm pretty excited about that. People are weird about baby knits, and I don't know why. People put so much pressure on baby knits, and they're so quick and they're so fun and they're so cute and easy, and that'll be a really fun class to teach, I think. Seeing people's different ideas and everything. Can you have a shout out? Oh, hi. Hi, Jemiah. Nice to meet you. Where are you listening from or watching from? I thought it said a shortcut, and I was like, I don't know what that means. My eyes are no good. I hope you're having a good day. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Thanks for watching today. Keeping me company while I do this nonsense. I'm actually working through it pretty good. This is exciting. Do you knit or crochet or craft or anything? How did you find this live? I always am interested in how people end up finding me. I don't know if I just like am one of the people that just pops up on people's page when I go live, or if you're like in the crafting area of YouTube and find me. 'Cause I don't have a huge following on here, so I'm always interested. I'm so excited to pick out yarn for that project later. I don't even know what I want to do with it. The one that is knit for the pattern, it's just black and white. I don't have any black yarn, so I don't really, and I also don't really feel like doing like a black and white sweater. I think I want it to be more like, I don't know, maybe like a cream and a brown. Like I feel like black and white, I don't know, I own too much black is kind of my problem. Like in my like I'm colorful at work, and then I like my own personal stuff is pretty dark. So I don't think I want a black and white sweater, at least not right now. Oh, that's awesome. One of my goals this year is to learn how to crochet. I don't know how to do it. I only knit, and I know how to sew enough to get by. Oh, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. I typically on my lives end up knitting to kind of be like a virtual knitting buddy, because where I live, nobody knits. Like it's crazy. Nobody knits. Everybody here crochets, and so I am kind of like one of the few in this area. And it's really hard in crafting groups. And so I kind of started going live to become like a virtual crafting fiber buddy and keep other people company that might not have a craft group near them is kind of my goal. So usually I'm knitting. Obviously today, this morning I was weaving in ends on a sweater I just finished. But now I'm just doing this. But I go live every other weekend, and usually I'm working on a project. So just so you know, for future reference. On Sundays, every other Sunday, I try to go live in the morning and in the afternoon. Oh my goodness, I'm getting to like a really weird place. Okay. I think me being so close to that other tail is kind of messing me up a little bit. It's just becoming a much tighter knot. That's not good. That's so cool. That's really fun. My best friend crochets, and she does beautiful work. She does mostly just blankets, but she does some beautiful stuff for her kids and like her friends' kids and stuff. Like I think crochet is fascinating, and it's so pretty. But I don't know, I'm so used to 2 needles, so I feel like switching to crochet is just gonna like throw my whole brain off. Like I'm gonna be all kinds of confused. I have a hook and I use it for like drop stitches and stuff, but I've never like cast on. I also think it's so interesting that when I don't know why YouTube does this, but when I place my videos, like due to language, sometimes I'll put that it's not for kids. That's when I always get kids in my chat. But I love when I get kids in my chat because I love that they're crafting, and I think that it's so awesome that they're looking at other people's craft and wanting to do something similar. I think it's really neat. My son is 4, and he absolutely loves watching me knit. He loves winding the yarn for me. He wants to knit so bad, and I think this summer he might get his first little course. My daughter is still too young, but my son wants to knit so bad. Oh, that's so cool. So what do you make? What types of things are you selling? That is so cool. And it's awesome that your school will let you do that too. That's so nice that you and your best friend have something in common like that. My brother and my sister-in-law, my older brother and my sister-in-law, they crochet. And we used to have a little craft group, but then I moved, so I kind of put a little bit of a stunt in the craft group. I'm 45 minutes away from them now, but yeah, I don't know too many people, and I've gone to like different yarn shops and everything, and I'm always just kind of like hanging out with the with the owners. You make like the stuffed animals? I don't crochet. Are you talking to the person in the chat? I wish I could crochet. You guys might motivate me to finally like actually just try it. I'm just nervous. That's really, really cool. That's really, really cool. That's what I wanted to do for my kids, was to be able to make them like little stuffies. But one of my aunts, she doesn't live here, but she crochets, and she did a bunch of little stuffies for my kids, and then my girlfriend made them crocheted blankets and things. So I have a lot of crocheted things, but none that were made by my hand. So maybe I will just just fork up the money to go take a class, because as weird as it is, I have a hard time learning from, I don't know, I guess I've never even taken like a crochet video, like a how-to video, so maybe I should just look at that. Well, I've heard that like if you start off knitting, then crochet is hard, and if you've started off crocheting, then knitting is hard. So that's what makes me nervous, because I'm obviously a knitter first, and I'm used to using both hands, and like, you know, I feel like there's so much freedom in crochet though. Why are you acting like you're not European? Who? Me? Is that question at me or to somebody in the chat? Me? I live in the States. I don't know. I'm just acting the way that I act. I live in the States though. I don't live in Europe. A good chunk of my family is all from Poland, but I am born and raised in the States. No. Ugh. I'm obviously not Native American. I'm not Native American. But anyways. So if you both crochet, what are you guys working on right now? Are you guys working on stuffed animals? Are you working on blankets? Do you have anything? What do you call it? Like, because for me, I would say anything on the needles. Do you guys say like anything on the hook? What does that mean? You started knitting and taught yourself how to crochet. Okay, well, I stand corrected. I'll do a how-to video. Do you have any channels that you would recommend for teaching how to crochet? Because I could go take a class, but also I don't really want to. So I'm like, if I have the internet at my fingers to teach me how to do a new skill, I feel like I would like to do that. I am a visual learner, so I feel like it could help me. And then if I have questions, I can always go into a shop. No. If you don't like my wall, you don't have to look at it. Mahum. That's the name of her channel. Okay. She does really good speed. Okay, cool. Well, I'll check her out tonight because I have nothing on the needles right now. So I could check that channel out tonight and maybe, well, I only have one hook and it's like teeny tiny, but I could at least watch it and maybe it won't make me feel as intimidated. I feel like there's just so much freedom in crochet. Like you just have the hook and your yarn is like loose, and if you drop a stitch, it's not the end of the world. You can just do it again. Like you don't have to, I don't know. I feel like there's so much freedom in crochet. I feel like I would really enjoy that when I got used to it. I appreciate the interactions that you're giving. It's making this live probably boost to people because you keep commenting. So I'll keep you in here until I feel like having you leave. But your comments are weird, just so you know. Oh, cool. She just stuffed animals. See, that's what I've always found was so tricky is because all the different angles with knitting. Like I know there's channels where people like knit stuffed animals and stuff. And like all the angles and stuff that you have to do, I feel like that's so much easier with crochet. Like that's what I mean by having a little bit more freedom. I feel like with knitting, knitting looks too boxy. I like that you can round off with crochet, if that makes sense. I don't crochet, so anyways. And I'm not gonna date you, so nice try anyway. Weird vibe, buddy. I'm unwinding yarn. I'm actually not doing anything right now. I am literally just unwinding a knot. But my page is called Jenna Knits, so I feel like context clues, you could probably figure out what kind of craft I do. That's what I feel like too. Like I've seen my girlfriend mess hers up and she's just like, oh, blah, blah, like pops the stitch off and just recovers. And I don't know. I feel like when I drop a stitch, I'm like devastated because I got to go back and fix everything. Or if I don't realize that I dropped a stitch like 3 rows back, then I have to hook it and like remember that that happened. Whereas in crochet, I feel like it's so much easier to make mistakes. I don't know what that means. Thank you for all the hearts though. Whoever's doing all the hearts, I appreciate it. So do you do like granny squares? Are you at granny squares yet? Or have you started to dabble into making clothing with your crochet? If anybody in the chat crochets clothing, please let me know because I think that is the coolest thing ever. My mom is a quilter and I think quilted clothes are the coolest things. You do? Oh, awesome. Let me see if I know how. Hold on, guys. Let me see. I don't know how. Oh, that's way easier than I thought. Boop. Okay, he's gone. He's all gone. I thought it was gonna like take me to different things if I remove somebody. I'm on my phone, not on my computer, so I didn't know how it was gonna be. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how those people find me, but he was weird. He was weird. The vibe was off. I'm sorry. Can I shout? You want me to shout you out? Okay. Hi, the Nash Pack 1230. I try not to let the people who are like foolish in my chats, I try not to give them too much attention because that's all they want. They're just lonely and need attention. But telling somebody to rearrange their house is weird. It's not the weirdest person that's come into my life, but it's a little bit odd. You're welcome. Thank you. I'm almost done with this. Oh, thank you. Oh, awesome. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll only be on for a couple more minutes because I am almost done with this, which is very exciting. Hopefully. I feel like this last bit's going to be an absolute nightmare. Bye. Can I shout you out? Okay. My eyes are terrible. I'm sorry. I have to like scrunch in. Okay. Hi, Azure Wrath X Tiny. My eyes are terrible and you guys are kind of far away. Hi. You're using your mom's phone? Yes, I am crossing my legs. Hello, hello, hello. What is happening? Thank you. I love my earrings too. Hi guys. I got these on a hiking trip at just like this little shop. This local maker made them and they are my favorite. I'm not making anything today. I went live earlier this morning and finished a project that's blocking on my floor over there. And now I'm just doing some knitting chores. I'm doing some yarn chores, just unraveling is what I've been doing. So that I can cast on a new project tonight. Yeah, nothing crazy right now. I'm just doing knitting chores. But I will be casting on the Key Sweater by Petite Knit later this evening. So in my next live, I'll probably be working on that. I feel like that one's going to take me a while. I've already been on here for like 40 minutes unraveling this, but I'm going to cast something on tonight, but probably not while I'm live because I would like to like be in a groove already and not be counting stitches. So, but I will be working on it in my next live. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I work hard on them, so I'm glad you like them. How many orders do I have in a day? I make these for me. I do take beanie orders. If you want to buy a beanie from me. But I don't typically sell the sweaters that I'm making because they would be a little bit on the pricey end and people don't understand the price versus that. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Let's see if the behavior is different right now. Started off a little weird already though. Are you wanting me to make something? Is that what you're trying to get at? Or I'm trying to see the purpose of making a new account just to come back into my live. I'm getting a lot of very odd attention. I did remove him though. I don't know. It's showing up as a different username though. I am never going to see you again because I don't. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, thank you for hanging out with me while you could. I appreciate it. I'm getting closer and I'm going to sit on the floor until he comments again so that if the behavior is different, he can stay. Is there more than just one Jacob here? No, babe, that's you. You're the only Jacob in the chat, honey. Everyone is pretty confident that you are the same Jacob I just removed from this live. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're one of my first subscribers. I'm not going to ban. He's being appropriate right now. I'm not going to ban him. You're one of my first subscribers. Okay. That doesn't mean that you get to be inappropriate in my chats, though. Okay? If you get inappropriate again, I'm going to have to ban you. So, everyone else is very motivated for me to do that. Alright. Alright. Weird vibe happening in the chat, guys. I'm not gonna ban him right now. Okay, have a good night. Thank you for hanging out for a little while. Bye. Who is Savannah? Oh, in the chat? Okay. Dude, if you're gonna get weird again, I have to ban you. Yeah, you were saying weird things about me earlier, so you're not gonna be weird to other people in the chat. That's your last shot, and I'm gonna get rid of this one too. Abandoning you? I am a girl, I am a kid, I'm Canadian. Hi. Okay. Well, it just so happens that other Jacob was making comments like that about people's ethnicities. So, am I getting rid of you? No. Hi. I'm unwinding yarn, and it has been very successful for the last 45 almost minutes. Thank you. There's a lot of it back here, but it's just hiding. Hello, hello, hello. Where did I get this yarn? So I got this yarn, Savannah, Georgia, I think. I got it a long time ago, I'm not gonna lie, in a discount bin. So, but it is really nice. It was one gigantic knot because it was in a bin, so I had already fixed this one a while back, and then I've been doing this one since I got on. It's an absolute pain to get all the knots out. This has been sitting in this giant mess for almost 6 months, at least 6 months. So I've decided, since I have nothing on the needles right now, I need to do some chores. Oh, did she really? Oh, that's awesome. Savannah's gorgeous. Yeah, there's a few good yarn shops in Savannah, but this one was in the bottom of the bin and just looked a mess. How old am I? I'm 34. Just turned 34. Just a couple days ago. Savannah is beautiful though. Have you ever actually been to Savannah? That's a cool spot. They have beautiful parks and, like, I don't know, there's a cool scene down there. Thank you. Yeah, it was just a couple days ago. Oh, many times? That's good. Yeah, it's a cool spot over there. I like it. What else I have over here? And now we wind another one. I was like, I know I have more yarn that's a mess over here. Let me start this one. While we're here, you have a shout out. My eyes are bad, I'm sorry. Okay, hi, Carm Johnson. Thanks for being here. wish you could send a picture of me so I can show you who I am. Wow. You're there every Thanksgiving? Oh my gosh, that's the most perfect time to go to Savannah. My name is Jenna. Nice to meet you. Jacob, you gotta go, dude, every time. Don't come back, bro. Ugh. How does he keep coming back? I keep giving him chances and he keeps reappearing. That's the most perfect time to go to Savannah, though. I'm the same way. I'm the same way. When is my birthday? My birthday was on the 16th. So, not too long ago. Yeah, but like the end of November is when we finally get a little bit of fall. I just kicked Jacob out because he's being inappropriate again. And I don't know how he was able to get back in the last time. I didn't ban him, I just kicked him out of the chat. So he needs to find me again. How old am I now? I just turned 34. I had to come down because I do actually, thank you. I had to come down to the floor because you guys are kind of like far away and the same person keeps coming in my chat and being weird. So I had to be closer to my phone for when he got weird to kick him out. Yeah, sorry. Thank you for telling me to sit down though because I was hurting my feet. But I wanted to be ready to kick him out when he got weird. Thank you. Hi, you are new. Nice to see you. Hello, hello. Thank you guys for being here. Guys, I did remove him from the chat. Everybody's so concerned about him. I did remove him from the chat. Thank you. No, you will not get a tour of my home. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, I'm not. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, my wall is really cool. A lot of the stuff my mom made or my son painted. My mom does cross stitch, and so some of the things are cross stitch. Some of the stuff my son painted, and then it's just family photos and stuff. Yes, it will cause arthritis. And I do get that quite a bit, that I look like a high schooler, but I promise you I'm not. Yeah, so knitting can be really bad on your hands if you don't take care of your hands. So I do a lot of like stretches and things like that when I do knit for long periods of time. I could not do, oh my gosh, like I'm having to crouch in to like read my screen. There's no way my eyes would suffer cross stitching. There's no way. Is it morning at your place right now? No, it is almost 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Thank you. That's so sweet. That's very kind. Thank you. Why am I crossing my legs now? Because I'm comfortable. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I have 2 people concerned about me crossing my legs. That's interesting. Thank you very much. I like my glasses too. I can only do big glasses. For us together. Oh goodness. I sit how I sit. Am I gonna cross my legs again? My legs are still currently crossed. Weird vibe, person. Weird vibe. You only see progress. That's very sweet. Yeah, it's like coming up on 5 o'clock. Oh, it's a little after 5, actually. It's a little after 5 right now. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is with the way that I'm sitting, but it seems to be an issue for some people. It's very strange, my friends. And now I feel compelled to sit this way for the rest of the time I'm on here. I know, thank you. Odd. It's just so funny what people post. I don't know. I think I have one more ball of yarn in here that I need to do. Thank you very much. They are my favorite earrings. I wear them a lot. I am not making anything today. I am just doing some knitting chores today because I went live this morning and completed a sweater. And so before I cast something on again, I just wanted to get some like random chores out of the way. So I am just winding up some yarn that has been tangled. That's about it. But I'll be casting on a new project this evening. Yeah. Just wanted to clean up the area a little bit before I started doing this. What is it called? Ear rolling. This is just yarn. This is Red Heart. It's like just their cream. Red Heart is the brand. Nothing too crazy this evening. I just wanted to come hang out while I was doing things that are tedious. I'm so rude. Okay. Like my sweater, thank you. This is one that I knit 2 years ago. It's the Anchor sweater by Petite Knit. 14%. Wow, that's hilarious. I've been knitting for 6 years. I started knitting when I was pregnant with my son. Well, 5 years. We'll say 5 years. I've been knitting for a while now. Hello, hello. Yeah, I've been knitting for a couple years now. Coming up on, I think, a little over 5. 14% rude. That is so funny. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Like 14 is so low. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. So thank you for saying I'm only 14% rude. I love that. I have one daughter and I have one son. Thank you. 0%. I like that much better, but 14, that is hilarious. It's rude that I'm crossing my legs. Is that what the problem is? Crossing my legs is still a problem? That's crazy. That is crazy. Thank you so much. Oh, how are we gonna work out the sons and daughters? We're not. I'm so sorry, but there's nothing for us to work on with my kids. You've always been wanting to learn to knit, but never had the chance. Yeah, it's tricky learning, but once you get in the groove, like it's really nice. It's not something you need to overthink. They are not the same thing. Thank you. I don't know if that's a compliment. They're not the same thing. But I knit. So knitting is with 2 needles. I can show you maybe if I have needles. Knitting is with 2 needles. Crochet is with a hook. So I use these 2 needles for my last sweater. And so it has the wire and it has 2 needles. With crochet, it's just a single needle and you're just hooking. I don't know how to do that, but I do know how to do this. Do I really have 300 subs? That's crazy. That's so exciting. I haven't checked today. This is my second live today, but that is very exciting. It's taken a very long time for me to get to 300, so that's great. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I have to scroll up. You guys are going too fast. You should try. I want to start posting tutorials on like how to cast on and how to get it going. But I don't know if I have like the right camera angles for it, but I would really, my plan was to get, do like a how-to video on like a basic knit thing, like how to make something easy and cast on. But that is one of my goals for videos this spring, is to get. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that makes me so happy. I really appreciate it, guys. That's so exciting. I love going live on here. I think it's so much fun. And I just posted a video of me completing the sweater, and then I was live this morning weaving in the ends and stuff. And so yeah, I've just been doing some chores. I've completed the tangle and this tangle as well. I don't have any more tangles behind me, I don't think. I have a lot of yarn behind me right now though. What kind of content do I make? I make knitting content. Thank you. I am a teacher. Yes, I'm a preschool teacher. I don't know how to crochet. I'm trying to get through all of them. I don't know how to crochet. Crochet intimidates me a lot, but I have been knitting for a long time, and so I feel like it's just out of my comfort zone a lot. I feel like crochet is just so trusting. I don't know. It freaks me out. But I do really want to learn because I would love to make some crocheted clothes. Am I a potato? No. Thank you for asking. Thank you for saying I seem like a pleasant person. Someone told me I'm rude earlier, so that's very nice. I don't know if you were here for that, but then I was told I'm only 14% rude. And I feel like that just made my day. I think that's hilarious. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. I appreciate you taking the time. Thank you for subscribing. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to check the numbers soon. My goodness. What eye color? I have blue eyes. I have very blue eyes. Thank you so much. Am I aware that you are someone familiar? No, I'm not. Really? No. So how did I start knitting? I was pregnant with my son, and I had really bad anxiety, and I wanted to get into a craft that I could really focus on, and knitting came up. Whose page did I find? Well Love Knits. It had to have been Bethany. I think I found her YouTube channel, and I was like, I think I really want to do that. And now it's become like a really big coping thing for my anxiety, because it's something I can focus on and kind of fixate, and it can calm down my thoughts because I'm counting and kind of focusing on one thing. Yeah, I've had it for a very long time. I thought you were already going. I do not play an instrument. How do I deal with my anxiety? I was a yoga instructor for a really long time, so I do yoga. I go hiking and I knit. Thank you so much. I know. So I have another YouTube channel as well, and that one I do is I do that one for fun, because I also bake. That's something that I do a lot. Kind of my foodie channel. I've been on YouTube for a long time, but I mean, I don't make money off of YouTube. Would you learn an instrument to help anxiety? I don't know. I don't know. I got a lot going on. I don't know if I can do that. Can I tell you about me? Sure. You're back. Hi. Is it okay that you have anxiety at 11? I'm very sorry to hear that. But that happens sometimes. You just have to learn what works for you, what will calm your mind down. Everybody's different with their anxieties. What are you good? You look so cute. Thank you. Do I enjoy teaching? I love teaching. I teach transition kindergarten. So the kids that their birthdays like miss the cutoff date to start kindergarten. So I teach like 4, 5, 6-year-olds. Stop telling you what to do. I didn't. You're a little spicy. You've been spicy since you popped in here earlier. My goodness. Phoenix, yeah, if you want to start a channel, just start it. I mean, just start it. Who cares? Who cares? And if you end up making money on it, then, you know, who cares about their opinion? You're going to block me. Okay. That's so aggressive. I should live stream more. Oh, I would love to. I live stream as much as I possibly can, I promise. But thank you so much for being with me today. Bye. Stop blocking at me. I thought you were blocking me. I'm about to remove you from my chat though, because you've been rude for a really long time. I feel like I gave you way more chances than I gave the Jacob guy. I haven't said any names, so if you think I'm talking about you, then that's a problem. I'm gonna go ahead and just remove you now, because you are, like, you're just being rude for no reason. Anyways. Go away. I don't know you. Go away. Ugh, how do I get rid of you? I'm not going to tell you what school I teach at. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I hate you. I don't know how to do it. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I appreciate you subscribing. I completely understand procrastinating. No, I haven't stopped being. Oh my goodness. How do I get you out of here? Put user in a timeout for 24 hours. Be gone. What am I doing? So I am finishing up right now. I was doing some knitting chores, winding up some yarn that was knotted. Now I'm just kind of sitting here talking about it, talking about knitting, talking about random things. I have a ton of yarn behind me that I have been working on, but I just wound up 3 balls of yarn. I just put them in a timeout. That's all it would let me do. And the max I could do is 24 hours. So I'm hoping, since they didn't subscribe, next time I go live, they just forget I exist. That's awesome that you crochet. I've said a couple times on here, I really wish that I could crochet. I don't know how to do it. It's very, very intimidating to me, especially because I've been knitting for so long. It really intimidates me, but it's something I really want to do because I would love to crochet some clothes. I think that crochet just looks so beautiful. And all the people that I craft with, that's what they say too. All the people that I do try to craft with, they all crochet. I'm the only one that knits. So I feel like that weirdo that, like, is it part of it? That's so sweet. You learned how to crochet from your grandmother. That's awesome. My, I learned how to knit just on my own. I didn't have anybody in my family teach me. I'm the only one that knits. That's cool. You learned in school. That's really, really cool. I wish that when I was in school, I learned how to do something like that. I feel like school has really shifted into skills. Like, my schools did not do that. So I didn't learn until a couple years ago, and I absolutely love it. That's so cool. So many people crochet. It's crazy. I had a feeling you were a man. That's okay. Starting a chain is somewhere. I don't know how to do a chain. Is that what you call your cast on? Like your, like, I don't know. Is that like your beginning round? I do agree with that. As a teacher, I do agree with that. You try, but you suck. I'm sure I would suck too. Don't worry. Just practice. Like, so is the chain just like your starter? I'm so confused. I also only know how to do a chain. So is the chain just like, so like this is me casting on. Is that like what a chain would be in crochet world? That's cool. I learned something new. But there's something called a chain stitch, isn't it? Isn't there a chain stitch? Or is that just your starter row? My thing with crochet is I don't know where, so like when I knit, everything is on this cord. I know where all my stitches are. But when you crochet, your stitches aren't defined, are they? Like you're just poking in between. I don't know. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate the subscribe. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I get so scared because there's no defined stitches. But there has to be. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for being in here. You've been in here for a while too. I appreciate you hanging out with me for so long. Oh, that's cool. Absolutely. Go ahead and vent. Love a good vent. Thank you. I try. I do agree. My stream does have a lot of kids, and it's fascinating to me because when I go live, I always say that my lives are not for kids, and then I only get kids. But when I put that it is for kids, I never get kids, and I don't understand why YouTube does that. But I do. Whenever I say it's not for kids, I always get younger kids in here. But it's nice. It's okay. It's all good. I'm a mom. I'm a pre-K teacher. We can talk about yarn. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's the best way to handle it, probably. I don't really know how to handle bullies these days. My kids aren't in that age group yet to where they would be getting bullied. I don't know how the world works these days. I don't know where Edmonton is. Where is that? But to who went to Texas, I've only been to Texas twice, and it was only driving through it, so I never really hung out in Texas. I am a school teacher. I'm a preschool teacher. Oh no, I'm sorry you can't sleep. That's a bummer. Oh, she's in kindergartner bullying you? Wow, that's crazy. Why did I decide to date Jacob? Okay, Jacob is coming back in the chat. I don't date Jacob. Did not agree to date Jacob. The person I'm dating is named Nash. I'm not dating Jacob. Jacob's just been in the chat for over an hour, so I don't really know what he's up to. You drive to Texas. That's cool. And you flew once. I said my whole class in trouble. Oh, that's weird. I don't know. The stuff some people get in trouble for at school, I think is odd. I haven't been on a plane in a long time. Like, probably 8 years. Long time. Haven't needed to. That's cool you can drive to Texas, though. I could drive to Texas, but it would take me a very long time to get there. But I've done cross-country driving quite a few times. I have no idea what that means. Are you Jacob, buddy? Just let me know now. Are you Jacob? Do I need to put you in timeout too? Oh, 6 hours isn't bad. That's not too bad. Oh, an F1 race? Oh, that's cool. I have a friend that goes to those kind of races. She drives down to Florida every year. Her and her fiance go down there and do the races for like the 3 days or however long. I think it's like 3 days, right? Hi, thank you so much. You're driving home right now? Oh, geez. Oh, no. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, you live in Florida? Cool. 24. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. You're almost done. You're getting there. I haven't been on drive on that like that in a long time. You live in Florida, but not in Miami. That's cool. I have a lot of my friends live in Florida. There's some family in Florida. There's a lot. What is this live about? So this is the knitting channel. Earlier I was just unwinding yarn. I had big knots in my yarn and I was just winding it into a ball. So I was just doing some knitting chores. Now I'm just hanging out and chatting because there's people in here talking, so I'm just hanging out. Hi, Elise. Thank you for being here. Yeah, this is a knitting channel, so typically I'm knitting, but I finished a project on a live earlier today, and so I just came on here to do some random knitting chores before I cast on a new project this evening. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I've never been to Pennsylvania. I have been to Tennessee though. I've been to Tennessee a couple times. I'm actually going to Tennessee again in a couple weeks. You should not a hair tie on this live. What do you mean? I should knit a hair tie on this live? Oh, I can probably do that. Keep my hands busy. I don't know. What color do you want? You want the pink, the brown? I got blue and I got pink and purple. I have a lot of yarn behind me. Tell me what color to knit and I'll knit one. What country do I live in? I live in the States. I live in South Carolina in the United States. Oh, purple. Okay, the purple that I have is this like pink and purple together. It's a little sparkly. Purple's my favorite color though. But yeah, I can cast on. Let's see. Trying to think how many stitches I should do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any elastic though. I'll go get some elastic this week. Making hair ties is fun. Hi, am I single? No, I am not. It's so fancy. Thanks. Thank you so much. I try really hard. I try to just come on here and hang out. My videos are very similar, just kind of hang out. Why are you using a regular pen? This isn't a pen. This is my needles. These are my knitting needles. They're carbon, so they're lightweight, and they have a stainless steel tip, so they're sharp and not slippery. So wooden needles are typically very slippery. All stainless steel, the ones that are like all stainless steel are very slippery, and I also feel like they're heavy, so I have carbon needles that are interchangeable, which means that I can unscrew my cord, pop on a bigger needle or a smaller needle, and I don't have to move my stitches. Thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate that. So I love my needles. My needles are very, very special to me. I love them very much. I believe the guy that is with you right now doesn't really love you. Okay, well. Oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I appreciate all the subscribers today. My gosh, this is crazy. And if you don't think he loves me, you can talk to him about that. I'm sorry you lost your iPad. That's such a bummer. I did so quickly. It took me a long time to get in a groove like that. I cast on quickly, but the first row always takes me a minute because I'm somebody, I knit very tight. And so when do I go live again? So I go live every other weekend. So not this coming weekend, but the following weekend, I'll be live on Sunday. Oh, that's awesome. You don't have school tomorrow? That's awesome. I wish I didn't have school tomorrow. But I only have a 4-day week. I'm off work on Friday. So I will be teaching tomorrow and all week, and then I'm off on Friday. So would I stay with someone even if he wasn't the best for me? No, I wouldn't, which is why I'm also, never mind. No, I wouldn't stay with somebody who wasn't right for me. But if you feel like my current partner is not right for me, you may talk to him. We have Thursday and Friday. That's awesome. That is my job. I am a teacher. Oh, you're getting your hair done. That's why you don't want school. Lucky. I thought school was just closed. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, I would be so upset. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Yeah, these are my favorite earrings. I got them, I was hiking a little baby chunk of the Appalachian, and there's this little shop down one of the areas I was at, and it's just little locally made. Oh, thank you. I try really hard. I try really hard to be a good teacher. I love my students. I'm going to be so sad when they go to kindergarten next year. But I teach transition kindergartners, so like 4, 5, and 6-year-olds. Bye. Thank you for coming in. What am I making? I had a request to start making a hair tie, and so I'm making a little hair tie. Oh, thank you so much. Do I have a fur coat? No, I do not. You're in 5th grade. Very cool. I would love to have you as a teacher. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. Yeah, I love being a teacher. It's very, very cool. It's so much fun, and the grade that I teach is just amazing. I have a lot of fun, and my co-teacher is great too. I love working with her. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You're back. Hello. I can't go live, not enough subs. Can you go live? Oh my goodness. So many caps happening in the chat right now. Such an intense discussion. Hello, hello. There are so many kids. Yes, there are a lot of kids. I've said this a couple of times that for some reason, whenever I make my lives, I put them as that they're not good for kids. YouTube always brings all the kids to my channel. I'm not sure why, but it's okay. We'll keep the channel clean today. There are a lot of kids that are just wanting to craft, and that's okay. I don't know why YouTube does that though, but when I put that it is okay for kids, I don't get any kids, so I don't know. It's so confusing because we divide fractions. Ooh, fractions are not my thing. Yeah, there are a lot of younger folks in this chat today. I don't know why, but that's okay. I'm keeping it clean today. We're making hair ties, we're unraveling yarn, we are just hanging out, and everything is okay. Yeah, go for it. Let's make something. Oh, have so much fun making your video. Good luck. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube does that, but we're just going to keep it family friendly for the adults that are here watching and crafting or just hanging out and chatting. So I've had to remove quite a few people for being inappropriate. So that's why. I don't know what Blackpink is. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. Oh, I'm glad you feel welcome here. That makes me very happy. That's my whole goal. I don't care how old you are. If we're crafting, we're crafting. It means we're doing healthy things. Sure, go for it. Tell me. I'm so curious. This will be so cute. So I ended up casting on like not enough stitches, but I can turn this into a little hair tie for my daughter, and I'm really excited about it. Seth, nice. My cousin's name's Seth. You're Jen what? You're from the Netherlands. Nice. Thank you for being here. You have a friend named Seth. Oh, thank you so much. Can you draw me? Sure, if you want to. That would be cool. I've never had anybody draw me before. That would be so cool. Hello, thank you for being here. I had a request to make a pink and purple hair tie, so that is what we're doing. We were unwinding some yarn earlier. I had a lot of knots and knitting nonsense to deal with before I cast something on, and I was just sitting here talking, so now we're doing this. I am knitting. So with knitting, you have 2 needles that you go back and forth. With crochet, you just use a single hook. You broke your jaw. Jesus, I'm sorry. That's cool. I am not live every day. I go live on the weekends. I wish I could go live every day. I would like to start trying to go live more, but my schedule doesn't really permit it. But I love going live. I think it's so fun. I have 2 kids, so going live doesn't really work. Kind of takes me away from my kids, but they're with their dad right now. So I'm here. What's a leggy froggy? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry to hear that. Hello. Hello, hello. Yeah, I like to go live more. I want to try going live like at night, but you know, quiet time is nice too. But I go live when I can on the weekends. Oh. Yeah, I would love to know how to crochet. I don't know how to do that though. I know how to sew and I know how to knit, but I don't know how to crochet. It's one of my goals. You love my shirt? Thank you. I made this. You live in Ireland. Fantastic. I have a friend that lives in Ireland. Yeah, I knit this sweater a couple years ago. It's a petite knit pattern and it's one of my favorite sweaters. Thank you for being here from Ireland and Netherlands. If you're still in here, thank you so much for being with me. This is so cool. Oh, absolutely. I completely agree. Oh, thank you. I live in the States. I live in South Carolina. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of how this turned into. I was cleaning my house and I was like, I have this big giant ball of yarn that's just like a big giant knot. Why don't I just go live and see what's happening? Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know how to crochet, but a lot of my girlfriends do. I'm the only knitter in my friend group. But I think crochet is really, really cool. It is something I would very much love to know how to do. But knitting's just a comfort zone, and so I'm very intimidated by it. That's okay. I'll learn one day. Did you say yes? I did. Thank you. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I went to, I was in the Coast Guard, so I went to boot camp in New Jersey. It was beautiful. It's right on the water. It was gorgeous. You weren't being weird. That was totally fine. Hi, hi, hi. My name is Jenna. Crochet comes with a lot of injuries? What does that mean? What kind of injuries? I've never heard that before. What kind of injuries do you get? Are you in Tampa too? Yeah, I remember you saying you were in Tampa. That's okay. You can laugh if you want to. How big should I make this hair tie? Should I make it like a really, really big one? Or should I make it like a normal size one? I do need to go buy elastic. I've never been to Canada. No, I have not. Yeah, so knitting, you can have really bad arthritis. Like you can really mess up your wrists. You have to do like certain stretches and stuff if you're in like a flow state where you're knitting for a lot of hours. Like there was, not last weekend, but the weekend before I knit for like 8 hours straight. And, oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. I would love to go to Canada. 90% of my family's in Michigan, so they're close, but not quite there. Oh, you guys are being so nice. You should learn how to knit. I really want to start posting tutorials, but I don't know. What am I knitting with? Like the type of needles? What are you called? don't want to think I have the right thing with them. But they're carbon needles. They're not Knitter's Pride. What are you? I don't have my other bin with me. They don't have the name on them. But they're my favorite needles. They're carbon needles. Thank you. Yeah, so the type of needle that I use is carbon with a stainless steel tip. They're interchangeables. And I do carbon because they're super lightweight. So that as far as injuries go, I'm less prone to them because I have really light needles. If I had really heavy needles, I feel like it would affect my hands a lot more. I used to use wooden needles and it kind of hurt my hands. But bye, thank you for being here. I do know what Greek mythology is, yes. I am a literature major, so I have read a lot of things about Greek mythology. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. A crafty queen, thank you. I appreciate that. I need to figure out. I'm not doing any particular pattern with this. Are you good at doing crafts? I'm good at knitting. I'm good enough at knitting. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm good enough at knitting. I can make some stuff. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming back. What is this live? I am a knitter. So I was on here doing some knitting chores earlier, and then somebody requested that I make a hair tie. So I'm just on here knitting a little hair tie. Just hanging out. Yes, I've been to New Jersey. I was in the Coast Guard, so I went to boot camp in New Jersey. Long time ago. It's the only time I ever went to New Jersey, but it was gorgeous. I was there from, what was it? February to May, so a couple months. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. No, I've never been to England. I am knitting somebody asked me to knit a hair tie, so I am knitting a hair tie. Oh, very cool. Hermes is very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, Greek mythology is amazing. It's very, very fascinating. Thank you. It's going good. Let me show you. I'm almost done with this round. I was asking like if it should be like a big chunky fluffy one or just a standard one. But this is what it'll look like. I'll keep going. But this is what I have so far with the pink and purple. And it's a little bit sparkly too. And I'll just keep going back and forth. And then when I bind off, I'll just fold it in half and sew it and stick elastic through it. And then boom, it's a hair tie. Very easy. Thank you. Next time you can do a tutorial. Next time you can do a blue one. Yeah, for sure. It is a family-friendly channel, yes. YouTube tends to pump me to kids when I tell them not to. So when I do get a lot of younger friends in the channel, I just make sure that the adults that are in the channel are being clean. What musical? I love musicals. Tell me. And in my next live, if I'm not working on a project, I'll definitely make a blue hair tie for sure. Yes, I do. Can I do a tutorial on a live? It'll be a little bit backwards for you, but I could try. I can't show you how to cast on, but I can show you how to do a knit stitch. Let me start this row over again though, so I can show you from the same thing. They're my favorite flowers too. So baby's breath is my #1 flower, but sunflower is my second favorite flower. I love them. My mom gets me sunflowers for my birthday every single year. It's my favorite. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Thank you. What is my name? My name is Jenna. It is nice to meet you. Oh, tulips are gorgeous. They should be blooming pretty soon, I think. It's spring. The bulbs should be starting to pop up pretty soon. Tulips are beautiful. It's nice to meet you. Thank you so much. A lot of them my mom made. Well, my son made a lot of the paintings, but this is all cross stitching, things that my mom did. There's 3 of those and then quite a few paintings from my son. What is my favorite animal? Penguin. And it's your birthday in April? Oh, cool. My birthday was March 16th, so mine just passed. So if I don't see you in a live, happy early birthday. Oh my gosh, that's so close to theirs. That's so cool. Your birthday's today? Happy birthday. Is the time 5:52? It might be. Yeah, it is. Wow, I've been on here for a minute. Your birthday's May 8th. Nice. My mom's is the 14th, so a lot of May babies in here. Can I do some black with the blue, please? So I will say, I don't have any black yarn, but when I make a blue hair tie, I can do this one. It's like super, super dark blue with a lighter blue. And I have obviously a lot of it. So let me know if you like that one. March 12th, hey, Pisces. I am 34. I just turned 34 on the 16th. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, next time I go live, I'll make a hair tie out of that one. That one's super soft too. Oh, I hope so. That would be so fun. Everyone will have to tell you happy birthday. Thank you. Thought it was 47. No, not quite. Not quite. Shade is shade, honey. Don't have to throw shade. Oh, I hope so. Hopefully I'm live on your birthday. I go live every other Sunday, so hopefully, if not directly on your birthday, around it at least. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Can I ban you? No. I do. I have 2 kids. I have 2 kids. So you'll see me on here knitting things for them as well. Like this will end up being a hair tie for my daughter. How old is my mom? Where are my kids right now? None of your business. How old is my mom? Why do we want to know how old my mom is? What a funny question. That would make her laugh. Which part? I don't know what you didn't hear. I answered a couple of things, so I'm not sure what you didn't hear. Yep. Yeah. I'm not gonna answer how, like, I don't know. Your mom is 43 or 44. Okay, that's cool. Can you knit a tulip? Oh, so what's cool is I actually have a book on how to knit flowers. I wonder if there's a tulip in there. That would be kind of cool. That would be a hard little project for me. I've never knit something like that before. But I could try. I would definitely try. It is none of your business. You can leave this live. Ellie? Okay, then I will happily remove you. Goodbye. Put you in a timeout. Boop. Thank you so much. I love them. They're my favorite. And they're so nice and light too. I don't know how to do like beaded things, but I think it's so cool when people know how to do that. I have had to put so many people in timeout today. This is crazy. We have boundaries on this channel, my friends. I don't know how to crochet. I wish I did. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Peyton. Happy birthday. That's so exciting. Thank you for subscribing too. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna freak out when I see how many people subscribe from this live. It's crazy. I don't know what that means, but I'm so happy that you're happy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Hello. What am I making? Someone in the chat requested that I just make a hair tie. I was doing some nonsense earlier. And so since we've been on probably like the last 30 minutes, I cast on a little hair tie of pink and purple. And the next live I go on, they want me to make a blue one. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I look 40, you look 20. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not 40. No, not 40, not yet. Going to the park sounds amazing. It is gorgeous outside right now. I've had my windows and back door open all day. It is beautiful outside. I'm probably going to be on here for maybe 20 more minutes. I've been on here for an hour and a half. Pipe cleaners make them and sell them. It is so wearing me earrings. Oh, that's cute. That's such a good dog name. That's so cute. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. What time is it where I am? I don't even know. I don't even know. What time is it? It is 6 o'clock. I've been on here for almost 2 hours. This is like my longest live. Can I knit you something? If you want, you can go to jennaknits.com and send me a message on my website, and we can talk about what you want me to knit and pricing and such. Pipe cleaner flowers. Oh, that's so cool. I have a P.O. box. I don't have a P.O. box, but I do want to get one. Oh my time is 6 also. Oh, really cool. 4:59, 5:59, nighttime. Oh my goodness. For you it's 1 a.m. Ooh, go to sleep. Jeepers, that's too late. I can't hang for that long. Hello, hello. You live in Canada. Oh, nice. You're a little ways away from me. Canada's awesome. $3 a.m. Jeepers, people. That's rough. 3 a.m. Ooh, that hurts. 5 p.m. for you. Okay, so you're only an hour behind me. That's not too bad. I can't believe it's 6 o'clock. What the heck is happening? Yes, it does. Yes, if you want me to knit something for you, it does cost money, and you do have to send me your address so I can send it to you. Oh, an hour away from Pittsburgh. Nice. That's pretty convenient. Thank you so much. I try to keep it that way. I want it to be a family-friendly spot for people who just want to craft. Hello. Yeah, I'm probably going to pop off here at my 2-hour mark, because I need to eat something. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that's kind of how that works. Yeah, absolutely. Pipe cleaner flowers are awesome. I make those a lot at school. It's jennaknits.com. And just send me a message on there, and I'll absolutely send it to you. I don't understand. I don't know what that means. Say, Jaylene, you want to send me something? Oh, hi, Ellie. Okay. Well, on my website, I strictly sell candles. So send me a message about any kind of knit projects that you want me to make because most of my knits are custom. Yes, I do have candles. Yes, I've been to cookout. Well, when I was a kid, I went to cookout. It's been a long time. But yeah, for knit things, that's something I like to communicate with people that want to buy the knits. So like I sell beanies and I want to customize colors to you. So, or hair ties, I want to customize colors to you. Things like that. Can we be friends? Of course. I do have kids. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do have kids. I have 2 kids. Sure. Why not? We can hang out during my lives. But yeah, you can definitely order things. I would give you pricing and all that good stuff through our conversations back and forth through email. Hair tie probably be like $4. Oh, bummer. I have my tonsils out too, though. Means you just get to eat lots of ice cream and popsicles. Thank you for subscribing. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Where am I from and where am I at? So I live in the States. I live in South Carolina. So shipping wise, if you live in the States, it's a lot easier for me to ship to you. Bye. Have a good night. Maybe besties or normal friends. What's the difference? You live in England. That's tricky because you'll end up spending a lot of money in shipping. I'm not going to lie to you. What time do you go live? So every other Sunday I go live. I usually go live around like 9 in the morning on Sunday and then around like 4:30 in the afternoon. So I go live twice on Sundays. Yeah, to ship you a hair tie, it would be really expensive in shipping. I could get a quote for you, absolutely. But you would end up spending a lot of money in shipping. I would feel really bad about it. Thank you. How to text me? You can email me at jennaknits.com. I have a little box on there where you can send me an email. Bye. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little while. I had a request to make a hair tie. So I am just doing knit stitches back and forth in this pink and purple yarn. It has a little like silver thread wound through it too, so it gives it a little bit of sheen. I don't know if you can see that on the angle, but it's really cute. It's turning out really pretty. I haven't knit with this yarn before and it's turning out really cute. So I'm just knitting back and forth. Can I make scrunchies? Yes, that's what I'm making right now. Not next Sunday, but the Sunday after. Every other Sunday I go live twice. Oh, do you really? Oh, cute. Yeah, this yarn is so cute. I've had it for a while and I was just kind of cleaning up my yarn stash today and had it on the couch. So I had somebody choose out of the assortment that is behind me and they chose this one, which I think is going to be really nice. It's a very stretchy yarn. So do you go live weekdays? No, I do not because I have my kids all week. I'd like to start going live at night, but I don't have a set schedule for that yet. Oh, that's so cute. The happier cat, I love that. Yeah, I don't have a set schedule for live during the week. It would just be when I can go live, I'll go live. Oh no. Yes, I typically only go live on Sundays. Any other time that you see me live on here, it's just I had a moment and I can pop on. That's a really cute cat name. Oh my gosh. I think your birthday's on Wednesday. Very cool. Happy early birthday if I'm not live that day. What is my favorite thing? I love knitting sweaters. I love knitting specifically top-down raglan sweaters It's very satisfying to knit. I don't like knitting in panels. I only like knitting in the round. It is my favorite way to knit. I don't like making scarves. Beanies are easy. Like if I just need a quick project, I love making beanies. But I love making sweaters. It's so satisfying. Davy knits are really fun. But I typically, like whatever sweaters I make for my kids, I make myself one too. It depends. So I just knit a shirt, a t-shirt that's drying over there. It took me about 5 days. But a sweater with like longer sleeves and everything, probably like 2 weeks. Yeah, probably like 2 weeks. Which isn't that bad, actually. I think it says hair tie. How long will this live be? Probably another 10 minutes since I'm creeping up on the 2-hour mark and I need to eat dinner at some point. And get my lesson plans all situated for tomorrow. So I'll be on for about 15 more minutes. Thank you so much. I've been doing it for quite a while, so it's my comfort zone. You need to go soon. That's okay, because so do I. It's all good. Thank you so much for being here, though. Thank you. Oh my gosh, they're my favorite. They are my favorite. I love them so much. Good memories with these earrings. Hello, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. This is crazy. This live has been wild today. I need to come on at 4:30. I'm so happy so many people are able to come in. Hello, hello. Don't know what that means. But yeah, I'll do a few more rounds on this. I'll probably finish this tonight because this has been a very relaxing project after knitting a sweater. So this has been very calming, just going back and forth. And I'll make a really nice chunky scrunchie and sew some elastic into it and it'll be really cute. Oh, goodness. I do, yes. I just posted a video today that shared like the progress of me knitting the t-shirt I just finished. I also have a TikTok that I share a progress on. I don't really do a lot of shorts because I just kind of forget about them, but I do TikTok videos and I do videos on here and then I go live on here. Oh, thank you so much. No, I'm not angry at all. I did not paint the pictures behind me, no, but my son has painted most of them. And then the cross stitches are from my mom, but my son painted most of the pictures behind me. Hello, hello. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah, my son loves painting, so a lot of the artwork that's up is his. He's 4. I don't know Spanish. Oh, I'm gonna leave at my 2-hour mark, so I've got like 10 minutes. I'm so close to 7 minutes. 10 minutes and then I'm gonna be out. Thank you so much for all the hearts. Oh my goodness. Next time I go live, I can do a little bit more of a tutorial on here because I had already cast on the stitches, so it's kind of pointless to do a tutorial on that. What am I'm knitting. I do not know how to crochet, but I'm knitting a scrunchie. Someone in the live requested that I make a scrunchie out of this pink and purple yarn that I have behind me. And so I am doing that. I was doing some knitting chores earlier, just fixing gigantic balls of yarn that were just a giant knot. And when I was done with that, we were chatting and she said, make a scrunchie. And I said, yes, let's do it. Hello, thank you for coming back. Oh, yeah. That's really important. You should probably get that done. But I'll be off in about 9 minutes. I'm hitting my 2-hour mark, which is way longer than I had planned on coming on here. But this is the progress I've made so far since I cast this on about 30 minutes ago. It's cute. Welcome back again. Yeah, it's turning out cute. I do not have any animals. Yes, I do remember you. You were in my life for a long time earlier. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, my son's crazy talented. It's insane. Yeah, I don't either. Today, like Sunday, every other Sunday is just kind of like a fluke day, and I'm able to knit for a good amount. But throughout the week, it's like I get like 4 rows done a day. I don't knit very much during the week. Yeah, my son is crazy talented though. He's amazing. He's 4. You live on a farm? That's awesome. I would love to have a farm. That's my goal, is to have my own little homestead. I'm a gardener, but I don't have any animals. Okay, bye. Thank you for being here. My son painted all of the paintings behind me. Well, most of them. Not all of them. Most of them. He did Starry Night. He did the one up top. The heart's not a painting, but it's a crock that he did. The dog my girlfriend did. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can see the dog. The dog my girlfriend did when my dog passed away. That was quite a few years ago now. Planting citrus things. Ooh, citrus is so finicky. I do not have a girlfriend, I have a boyfriend. Citrus you need to take care of. You don't need to necessarily baby it, but I have had some very successful lime trees in the past. And I've had some successful lemon trees in the past, but it's all in how you treat your soil, how much you water them. They're one that you have to actually like pay attention to. There's so many things you can grow that you can just let it happen. But citrus trees, they need some love. I do know what a Pomeranian is. My girlfriend, yeah, my friend that is a girl. I do, yes. Hi, Summer. Yes, I do remember you. Thank you for coming back. I'm going to be on for about 6 more minutes, guys. I'm going to hop off on my 2-hour mark. Because I'm getting hungry. Oh, that's a bummer. Sorry to hear that. I know. Lemon trees are so tricky. But once they start blooming, the flowers, it's so beautiful, and it's so nice being able to pick your own. No, you cannot see my son. And if you ask again, I'm going to remove you from the chat. Okay, I'm going to remove you from my chat. Hey, last 6 minutes. Get somebody odd. Okay, have a good night. For the people that are having to leave and charge phones and all that good stuff. Hello, hello. Yeah, I don't know, it's weird. Which is why I said if you ask again, immediately asked again. No, that's weird, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. No, I do not know what that is. Sorry, I know you said that earlier. Thank you. So many people in timeout. I know. So many people. I think I put like 6 people in timeout today. Mini purses. So I actually did make a purse once. Oh, thank you. And I thought about selling them, but then I got self-conscious and thought nobody would buy them. But they're really cute. Thank you for coming back. So if you think purses would be a good idea, I can start knitting purses again. They're fun to make. I love the Beatles. Love the Beatles. I just had this conversation yesterday. That's so weird. Oh, that's type of Pomeranian. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. Oh, that would be so cute. You love my voice. Thank you. The little sunflower button. Oh my God, that would be so cute. That's a really cute idea. I like that a lot. Yeah, let me finish this row real quick. 11 p.m. Ooh, I will be asleep before 11 p.m. I might be asleep before 8 p.m. This is the progress that I have made since we cast on not too long ago. It's looking really cool. I like that it's like slanted. Kind of looks like clouds to me. It's pretty. Pink and white and blue and purple, light blue and dark blue. Oh my goodness, that's so many colors. Do a pink and white and blue and purple, light blue and dark blue all together. Let's party. For the next 3 minutes, we can party. Yeah, it's turning out super cute, but it kind of reminds me of like almost like sunsetty clouds. It's very pretty. I've never knit with this yarn, so this is new for me. Group A. I am hopping off in 3 minutes though. I promise. I only plan on being on here for an hour. Yes. Oh, I hope so. That would be so nice. I do go live twice. One in the morning, one in the afternoon, every other Sunday. I can do that. That's typically, so I don't do that many colors, but I'm about to start a beanie. Oh, thank you. I'm about to start a commission beanie that's 4 different colors. So I'm going to find 4 lace weight yarns and knit them all at the same time so that every stitch is kind of a different color. I am hopping off in exactly 2 minutes. At my 2-hour mark, I will say good evening and thank you and all the good stuff. Oh, I hope so. Yeah, absolutely. I think I have some elastic, so I'll finish it tonight. Now, how chunky of a scrunchie do you want it to be? Like, so I would be folding it in half and it would be like that chunky. Do you want it wider than that? You're going again? Okay. How much wider do you want it? Because I can make a big fluffy one or I can do like a normal size scrunchie. I will absolutely show it off the next slide though. So we're going to do the blue tie with dark blue. Yes, after I'm done with this one. In my next live, I will do the blue one. This person asked first. And with knitting, you can't just pull it off the needles. So I'm not going to go get an attachment to pull this off the needles to start a new one. I'm just going to finish this one. But I still have that yarn behind me, don't worry. I do have white yarn. I have actually a lot of white yarn behind me. I've got super white, I've got creamy white. I've got all kinds of white behind me. If you would like to see it sooner than the live, I can do a short of me knitting that one if you'd like. Just so you know I won't forget. I can always film a short of me knitting that one for you. Knit with some white. There is white already in this. I just don't know if you can see it. See the little white lines that are in it? So it has like a little lace weight silver white already woven into this one. But yeah, next time I can do that. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Hi. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, see, it's super cute. How, I don't know what that means. I'm going right now. I was reading that last one and I don't know what it means. But guys, I'm hopping off. I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm hungry and need to get settled for work tomorrow. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry I'm hopping off now that you're coming back. But it's perfect timing because I just finished this round on this project for the last little bit. We've gotten this much done, which that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, no. Oh, that's so many colors. I'm sorry. I have to go. I'll be back in the next live. And I will do the purple scrunchie or blue scrunchie. I'll finish this scrunchie. I'll have my sweater started. I need to go eat. Okay, guys, thank you so much for subscribing, all the subscribers. Oh my gosh, this has been amazing. And I'll see you guys next one. Okay, bye.